All right. Chris Melrose here with a hot take on the new Drake album, Scorpion. This album title sounds like Scorpia. Reminds me of an Alex Rider book that I once loved. Scorpion is a dumb title for the album, but let's get it going. It's a really good album. I really love it. It meets all of my needs. 25 songs, I would hope so. Loved about, 8 of them. Liked 5 of them. The rest were pretty boring. The R&B side was mostly whack. The rap side was mostly great. So let's get into it. Survival, first song. When I first heard this, I was like, okay, cool. 40 is producing this whole album again. Just sounds like a 40 beat. I was a little disappointed because I was like, I don't want this whole thing to be like 40 production. The Mount Rushmore line was kind of good. Other than that, I was like, alright, he's addressing the Pusha T thing, but he's kind of, just addressing it, and then we're going to move on, and we're not going to really hear about it. It's like, alright, cool, you took an L. You admitted that you took an L. You're rapping, the beat is good. Let's go to the next song. Alright, so Nonstop sounds like a Black Boy JB song. Sounds like Look Alive. It's fun. He wants to let us know, oh, we're going to have fun on this album. And let's see. He says, N-words pulling gimmicks because they scared to rap. I was like, okay, that's cool. He's shitting on all the SoundCloud rappers because they're scared to rap. I was like, oh yeah, Drake isn't scared to rap. He raps a lot. He's a rapidy rapper. He's not scared. They are. They are pulling gimmicks. They're SoundCloud rappers. They have, colored hair and tattoos on their face. Let's see. Elevate. I loved Elevate. I thought Elevate was a great song. It was a great mixture of rapping and singing. Probably one of my favorite parts is the French Montana. There's one little French Montana ad-lib where he says something about wave gods, and then French Montana goes, wavy gods, something like that. Just a little bit, just 1-2 seconds of French Montana. I'm like, I love it. I love it. The rap nerd in me loves that so much. I was waiting for something like that, and it happened, and I love that. I wasn't waiting for it, but it happened, and I loved it. So, let's see, Emotionless. They're at the top, or no, he's at the top, and they don't like it because it's written on their face. Is he talking about face tats? Is he talking about, oh, they don't like it that I'm at the top and it's written on their face with their face tats? I don't know. Emotionless was a good song. I like the Instagram stuff. Yeah, Instagram is fucked up. Alright? You're right, Drake. We're living in an emotionless time, and when I go to Rome, I'm not going to take pictures of it. I'm going to enjoy it. God's Plan is a good song. I'm Upset is a bad song. Probably the worst, maybe one of the worst, definitely the worst rap song on the rap side. 8 out of 10. Wonderful. Your wifey. Hold up, hold on, but I love it. It's Drake he's doing his classic Drake style, and he's doing it well, and I love it. I'm here for it. I think at the thing at the end where the guy's like, it's a sample of a guy being like, I'm not mad, you mad. I think that was directed toward Pusha T. That was like a, come on, Push, I'm not going to diss you, I'm better than that, I'm above this. But it's like, no, you're not, Drake, you're not above it, you did a diss track, you're petty too, you just lost. Mob Ties. This is probably my favorite song. Mob Ties and Can't Take a Joke are the best songs on this album for me. They're my favorite. It's that bounce, that Drake flow that goes right with that bounce. Ooh! It's amazing. Mob Ties and Can't Take a Joke. Back to back. The best version of Drake for me. I love it. I'm here for it. I'm going to say I'm here for it a lot in this review. And this review is only like a third of the way done, by the way. I'm going to go through every single song. Talk Up. This beat is produced by DJ Paul. I like the fact that he got some other people producing that are kind of unexpected, and also 3 6 Mafia are pretty much the fathers of the trap thing. So having that sort of shout out on here and having a good DJ Paul beat was good. Did Jay-Z need to be on the song? No. Was Jay-Z's verse good? No. Was it good enough? Maybe. I think Drake is rapping so much on this rap side that it is kind of nice to hear another rapper. However, I think it could have been Lil Wayne instead of Jay-Z. Or it could have been, I don't know. Yeah, that's the only one I can think of right now. But Jay-Z's, but I think it's deliberate that Jay-Z's on it, because I think Drake is kind of saying, Jay-Z's the only one who's more successful than me. Jay-Z's going to be the only one who gets to feature on this album because I'm the best right now, and Jay-Z's the only one who's like above me on the grand scheme of rap right now. However, Jay-Z's verse is not that good, and it's not fun listening to Jay-Z talk about Jay-Z anymore. It hasn't been for years. So, I don't know. I also think that Drake, when he hangs out with his friends, is like, yeah, I've done 2 songs with Jay-Z and I've bodied him on both of them. I think that's like a thing that he does. I think he wanted to prove that he could out-rap Jay-Z. And I don't know. I mean, he can. Is there more? Lyrics are great. I think Drake does the thing where you can't tell if he's bragging or complaining. Eventually he says something about his broken soul. I'm pretty sure his soul is in fact at least partially broken, because there's no other way that an artist can be this prolific for this long without a semi-broken soul, I would say. It's a good way to let us off the ride of his rap ride, his glorious rap ride that he took us on, and the Aaliyah part is cool. Alright, let's go to the B-side. Fuck, man. This shit is fucking boring. It's not good. He shouldn't have done it. I like the fact that he separated the A-side from the B-side, because I think for the most part, for the people who really like Drake's rapping, they may not be the biggest fan of Drake's singing, and vice versa. So he separated it for us, so we didn't have to skip through tracks to listen to the ones that we want to listen to. I'm mostly going to listen to the first side. So for the first song, Peak, oh my god, terrible. Are all the songs going to be like this? Ugh. Summer Games, again, very boring. But hey, he gave us a really good rap album, so I'm not going to... I'm going to give him this one. He gets a few boring songs because he earned it. He gave me a great rap album, which is what I wanted. Let him have his boring R&B fun, I guess. Jaded, I enjoyed that Ty Dolla $ign is in the ad-libs. But other than that, it's not a good song. Nice for What? Enough said. Amazing. Best song on the R&B side. Probably the best song on the album. Finesse was boring, but it was kind of interesting to guess which famous woman it was about. And I think that it was about Serena Williams because of the you and your sister are hot or something. I think that was the sister line was sort of like it's about Serena Williams, you Drake fans. Ratchet Happy Birthday. His singing is boring. The beat is pretty cool, but he kind of flops a good beat here. He doesn't really do the beat justice with his singing. That's How You Feel. So a bunch of songs that Drake has... a bunch of Drake songs that he's done people have guessed, oh, is this about Nicki Minaj? Well, on this one, he has the sample of Nicki Minaj, so you know that he's talking about Nicki Minaj. That's a very self-aware, breaking the fourth wall thing that he does, because I think he knows that. I think he knows that he's released at least 4 of these mystery, is it about Nicki Minaj? It is. He has the sample to prove it. Unfortunately, the song is still kind of boring. Blue Tint. Okay, this is getting better. This is more of the rap singing, but it's kind of a rap song, more of a rap song with just singing on it. I love that Future is on this song just enough, and he does this as high-pitched Future, the new evolution of Future, where he just has that falsetto. I like that. I like the song. Um, this song gave me hope for the next for the rest of the album. I was beginning to be like, no, this is all gonna be trash. So, In My Feelings, definitely my second favorite song on the B side. It has that New Orleans bounce. It has the same musical intent as Nice for What. It's a good song. It has a good bounce. It has a nice little New Orleans section at the end. I like this song a lot. I'm glad that this is on there, and this is the type of shit that I was hoping would be on here. Don't Matter to Me. So this is kind of like if Chris Brown got a posthumous verse from Tupac and decided to do a rap song with Tupac. It's like, if you're gonna do a song with, a great artist who's died, do what you do best on the song. It's like Drake isn't really the best at singing. He relies on autotune, and his melodies aren't really that great and that crisp. So it's like, why have the song with Michael Jackson be a singing song? It's like, you should have it be a rapping song and then have Michael Jackson on the hook or something like that. But I mean, this song is okay. I like the way that they mixed Michael Jackson's vocals, so it sounds like he's singing from, from another place or whatever, singing from the clouds. And it was cool that Michael Jackson's on this. But I just think that Drake's part in the song was like boring and not that good, and it didn't create for a great song. After Dark, Ty Dolla $ign absolutely murks this song, okay? He murks it. His verse is incredible. This song is not a good song, really. Drake's part isn't that good. Also, Static Major died a decade ago, so I want to know the story. I really want to know what happened with this song. I don't know how. Is this a demo from 2008 that they just rehashed? And I mean, just have it be a Ty Dolla $ign song featuring Drake. I mean, it's like Ty Dolla $ign really kills it. I think that's other than Nice for What, Ty Dolla $ign's verse is my favorite thing, on that side, on the B side. Final Fantasy, when he says "freaky like red leather Michael zombie revival," I thought that was a cool line because he just had a posthumous Michael feature, and so it's kind of like a nod to that. It's kind of it's low energy rap about going on a date, though. That's mainly what the song is, and the second part is some more boring R&B. Finally, we get to March 14th. Okay, finally, some raps about the baby, right? Love it. Want to hear about his baby, the story behind the baby, and it clears it all out. It airs it out. This is what it's about. It's about the baby. He's gonna be a bad dad. He's gonna be an absent dad. He's not gonna be there for that kid, but he knows it. He's self-aware, and it's gonna be part of his struggle to be a good dad when he's so busy because he's out there on the front lines. The front lines of being a famous artist. One of the most important artists in our generation, probably the most important for me. I love Drake. So that was a pretty good way to end the album. So, thoughts on this album? It's a huge, grandiose buffet of everything that you like about Drake. He takes no real chances. He doesn't do anything that's unpredictable or surprising here. I guess the Michael Jackson feature was surprising, but then when you hear the song, you're kind of like, all right, this doesn't live up to the thought of the song, really. I think it's better than Views, and it's probably better than Nothing Was the Same, and it's better than More Life. And it's better than Thank Me Later, too. So I would put it under Take Care. If you're reading this, it's too late. Scorpion. I think that, and I hope I'm not missing a Drake album in there, but I don't think I am. Yeah, I think it's a really good album. I think that he sounds hungrier than Views, and he sounds hungrier than More Life, and I think that we're getting classic Drake here. We're getting classic Drake raps. I think Nice for What was his Hotline Bling moment on this album, and I think that the Mob Ties and Can't Take a Joke was his I got enemies, got a lot of, that was his enemies moment. And the rest of it is kind of, yeah, fill in the blank. It's Drake having his time in the shade. And it's good. It's a good album. I would give it maybe 8.5 out of 10. Is it missing anything? It's probably missing. I would like to hear a great experimental Drake song that kind of sounds like Sting or The Police. Something that sounds like almost an African vibe. It's like, for all that R&B shit, it's like bring back the reggae. Like the next on the B-side, I was constantly like, next song better be reggae, because it's like, what are we doing here? Like, if you're not going to do Caribbean reggae dancehall, then like, why? Like, I think he was better at that than he is at just flat R&B. Like, and yeah, just because it's already been 16 minutes and 25 seconds, I will leave it at that. 8.5 out of 10. I'm going to listen to this album all fucking summer, and I'm really excited to hear Mob Ties and Can't Take a Joke at the show, along with Nice for What and the other New Orleans song, In My Feelings. Alright, thanks Drake.